In this meditation, we will pay attention to the feeling tone of sensations, sounds and thoughts as they arise moment by moment. So taking a comfortable position for you, closing your eyes if that feels comfortable. Take a few deep breaths to ground yourself. And when you're ready, choose an anchor for this meditation. It could be the breath, the contact of the feet with the floor, the ground beneath you, the contact with the seat if you're sitting down, maybe the contact of the hands with your lap or whatever supporting them. Taking a moment to choose an anchor that will help and support you for this meditation, and maybe taking a few moments now to explore the sensations as they arise in your anchor. Feeling the sensations in the anchor you have chosen, allowing these sensations to bring you into the present and into this moment of meditation. When you're ready, keeping your anchor in the background of attention, turn your attention to the sensations in your body, wherever they may be, and as they arise, moment by moment. Try and be as open as you can, curious about the sensations. And as a sensation arises, try and pay attention to the feeling tone of that sensation, whether it be pleasant, unpleasant, or neutral. And if you struggle to identify the feeling tone of a sensation, just let it pass and wait for the next sensation to arise, and then notice the feeling tone of this new sensation. And feeling free to return to your anchor if you've struggled to notice the feeling tone, or if you've become very distracted. Or simply to ground yourself as you wait for the next sensation to occur. Being open to the sensations in your body and their feeling tone as they arise moment by moment. Always feeling free to return to your anchor as you wait for the next sensation to occur. remember not to overthink the feeling tone or overanalyze it, or try and really work out whether you've properly identified the feeling tone. The feeling tone is a gut or instinctive reaction. It's spontaneous and automatic, so there's no need to overthink it. And if you struggle with the feeling tone, just come back to your anchor and wait for the next sensation and try and notice the feeling tone of that sensation without giving yourself a hard time. Now, when you're ready, turn your attention to sounds that you may hear moment by moment, and the feeling tone of these sounds. Try and be curious about your experience. You may hear the rain outside, as is the case for me as I'm recording this meditation. I can hear the rain tapping on the window and pay attention to the feeling tone. Maybe it'll be pleasant because it's very soothing and relaxing, or it could be unpleasant because maybe I wanted to go out and I know I'll be drenched. Whatever the feeling tone for you, just pay attention to it, noticing it without judgment. There may be also other sounds around you. Try and pay attention to them for a few moments and notice the feeling tone, maybe a reaction to those sounds, whether the feeling tone is pleasant, unpleasant, or neutral. Try and be really as open as you can be about your experience of the sounds around you. Always feeling free to return to your chosen anchor if you need to ground yourself as you wait for the next sound to come, and noticing its feeling tone. And when you're ready, let go of sounds. Let them fall into the background of attention. And now if that feels comfortable, turn your attention to your thoughts as they arise in your mind. And when you notice a thought, without overanalyzing it, try and notice the feeling tone of that thought. Does it feel pleasant, unpleasant, or somewhere in between? Remembering that you can always come back to your anchor if things become a bit too much, too overwhelming for you, or to avoid getting carried away by strong thoughts or emotions. being very open and kind to yourself as you explore the thoughts that arise in your mind moment by moment, and as you notice the feeling tone of the thought. And if too many thoughts come together, if you seem to be dealing with a big bundle with associated emotions and feelings, try and just register the feeling tone of that bundle, or the stream of thoughts, or even the reaction to the thought. What feeling tone does this have? Try to be as open as you can about your experience, and always feel free to return to your anchor to ground yourself, taking care of yourself the best you can. Paying attention, if that feels comfortable, to the thoughts that may arise in your mind, worry, planning, whatever this may be for you right now, and the feeling tone of that thought, of these thoughts. And always feeling free to return to your anchor if it becomes too overwhelming for you, remembering that you have options, remembering to look after yourself. And now, taking the next few moments on stretches of silence to practice this on your own, paying attention to thoughts and the associated feeling tone. And for the last few moments of this Zen meditation, come back to your anchor and explore the sensations as they arise in your anchor. As these sensations ground you and bring you peace, or accepting your experience as it is without judging it, just being open and curious. And when you're ready, open your eyes if you have them closed, and go about the next few moments of your day, maybe from time to time, trying to pause and notice the feeling tone of sensations, sounds, and thoughts as they arise.